Today I am discussing about the most important chapter of science class 8th, from which minimum 2 say 4 questions are asked in every exam. So it is most important for every exam. So let's start without wasting of time. Chapter number is 5. Chapter name is Conservation of Plant and Animal. So let's start without wasting of time. We saw in class 7 that Peheli and Bujo had visited the forest along with Professor Ahmad and Tibu. They were eager to share their experiences with their classmates. Other children in the class were also eager to share their experiences, as some of them had visited Bharatpur Sanctuary. Some others had heard about Kaziranga National Park, Lokcho Wildlife Sanctuary, Great Nicobar Biosphere Reserve, and Tiger Reserve, etc. Got it? What is the purpose of making national park, wildlife sanctuary, and biosphere reserve? What? Next, deforestation and its causes. A great variety of plants and animals exist on earth. इस पृथ्वी पे बहुत प्रकार के, बहुत तरह के, बहुत सारी वैरायटी के प्लांट और एनिमल एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. गॉट इट? दे आर एसेंशियल फॉर द वेल बीइंग एंड सर्वाइवल ऑफ मैनकाइंड. टुडे a major threat to survival of this organism is deforestation. We know that deforestation means clearing of forest and using that land for other purposes. Deforestation से हम क्या समझते हैं? इसका अर्थ होता है कि फॉरेस्ट को, मतलब जंगल को, क्लियरिंग मतलब सफाई करना, कट करके, एंड यूजिंग दैट लैंड, और उस भूमि को जिस पे कि जंगल था, किसी और पर्पज से और किसी भी उपयोग के लिए हम यदि यूज करते हैं तो उसको हम क्या कहेंगे? डिफॉरेस्टेशन. गॉट इट? Trees in the forest are cut for some of the purposes mentioned below. जो हम जंगल से पौधे को काटते हैं उसके कुछ पर्पज, उद्देश्य हो सकते हैं. वह उद्देश्य निम्न है: प्रोक्यूरिंग लैंड फॉर कल्टीवेशन. गॉट इट? कल्टीवेशन, एग्रीकल्चर वगैरह के लिए, कृषि के लिए हम क्या करते हैं? फॉरेस्ट को, जंगल को समाप्त करते हैं. बिल्डिंग हाउसेस एंड फैक्ट्रीज, मकान वगैरह, घर वगैरह, गृह वगैरह बनाने के लिए, और फैक्ट्रीज वगैरह बैठाने के लिए, फैक्ट्री लगाने के लिए भी हम क्या करते हैं? फॉरेस्ट को, जंगल को कट करते हैं, काटते हैं. मेकिंग फर्नीचर और यूजिंग वुड एज अ फ्यूल. और कभी कभी हम फर्नीचर बनाने के लिए, जैसे सोफ़ा, टेबल, कुर्सी, मेज, XYZ, यह फर्नीचर बनाने के लिए या एज अ फ्यूल वुड, लकड़ी को यूज करने के लिए भी हम क्या करते हैं? फॉरेस्ट को, जंगल को कट करते हैं. गॉट इट? सम नेचुरल कॉजेज ऑफ डिफॉरेस्टेशन आर फॉरेस्ट फायर्स एंड सीवियर ड्रॉट्स. कुछ नेचुरल कारण भी हो सकते हैं, प्राकृतिक कारण भी हो सकते हैं डिफॉरेस्टेशन के। फॉरेस्ट फायर्स, जो आग वगैरह लग जाती है, एंड सीवियर ड्रॉट्स। गॉट इट। नेक्स्ट एक्टिविटी 5.1, एड मोर कॉजेज of deforestation to your list and classify them into natural and man-made. Got it? Next. Consequence of deforestation. Paheli and Bujo recalled the consequence of deforestation. They remembered that deforestation increases the temperature and pollution level on Earth. डिफोरेस्टेशन से क्या होता है, यह यदि डिफोरेस्टेशन होगा तो अर्थ पे, पृथ्वी पे टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज होगा एंड पोल्यूशन लेवल, जो प्रदूषण की लेवल है वो बढ़ेगा। गॉट इट। इट इंक्रीजेज द लेवल ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इन द एटमॉस्फेयर। ग्राउंड वाटर लेवल आल्सो गेट्स लोअर्ड। जो ग्राउंड वाटर लेवल है वो भी नीचे चले जाएगा और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की मात्रा जो है एटमॉस्फेयर में वो बढ़ जाएगी। दे नो दैट डिफोरेस्टेशन डिस्टर्ब्स द बैलेंस इन नेचर। ओके। दे वेर टोल्ड बाय प्रोफेसर अहमद दैट इफ कटिंग ऑफ ट्रीज कंटिन्यूज, रेनफॉल एंड the fertility of the soil will decreases. Moreover, there will be increased chances of natural calamities such as floods and droughts. Got it? ये जो बूझो और पहेली है अपने प्रोफेसर से कहती है, प्रोफेसर अहमद से, कि इफ कटिंग ऑफ ट्रीज कंटिन्यू, यदि ये वृक्ष का काटना कंटिन्यू रहेगा, लगातार रहेगा, रेनफॉल एंड द फर्टिलिटी ऑफ द सॉइल विल बी डिक्रीज। जो वर्षा की और फर्टिलिटी जो मिट्टी की है वो धीरे धीरे क्या होगी, डिक्रीज कर जाएगी, कम होती जाएगी। मोर एवर there will be increased chance of natural calamities such as floods and droughts. Got it? Next. Recall that plants need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. पौधे को ज़रूरतें होती है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की, किस चीज़ के लिए, क्यों? फोटोसिंथेसिस, प्रकाश संश्लेषण के लिए। Fewer trees would mean that less carbon dioxide will be used up, resulting in its increased, got it, amount in the atmosphere. This will lead to global warming as carbon dioxide traps the heat rays reflected by the earth. The increase in temperature on the earth disturb the water cycle and may reduce rainfall. This could cause droughts. Okay. Deforestation is a major cause which leads to the change in soil properties. Physical properties of the soil get affected by plantation and vegetation. Fewer trees result in more soil erosion. Removal of the top layer of the soil exposes the lower, hard and rocky layers. This soil has less humus and is less fertile. Gradually, the fertile land gets converted into desert. It is called desertification. desertification. Okay. Deforestation also leads to a decrease in the water holding capacity of the soil. डिफॉरेस्टेशन से क्या होगा, जो सॉइल की, मिट्टी की वाटर होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी होगी वो डिक्रीज हो जाएगी. ओके. द मूवमेंट ऑफ वाटर फ्रॉम द सॉइल सरफेस इनटू द ग्राउंड, इनफिल्ट्रेशन रेट इज रिड्यूस्ड. ओके. सो देयर आर फ्लड्स. The other properties of the soil like nutrient content, texture, extract, etc. also change because of deforestation. Okay. Next, we have studied in class 7 that we get many products from forests. List these products. Will we face shortage of these products if we continue cutting trees? What? Activity 5.2. Animal life is also affected by deforestation. How? What? List the points and discuss them in your class. Okay. Conservation of forest and wildlife. Having become aware of the effect of deforestation, Paheli and Bujo are worried. They go to Professor Ahmed and ask him how forest and wildlife can be saved. Okay. Biosphere is that part of the earth in which living organisms exist or which supports life. Biological diversity or biodiversity refers to the variety of organisms existing on the earth, their interrelationship and their relationship with the environment. Okay. Next, Professor Ahmed organizes a visit to a biosphere reserve for Paheli, Bujo and their classmates. He selects a place named Pachmarahi Biosphere Reserve. He knows that the plant and animals found here are similar to those of the upper Himalayan peaks and to those belonging to the lower western Ghats. Okay. Professor Ahmed believes that the biodiversity found here is unique. He requests Madhavji, a forest employee, to guide the children inside the biosphere reserve. He explains that preserving areas of such biological importance make them a part of our national heritage. Okay. Next, Madhavji explains to the children that apart from our personal effort and effort of the society, government. Okay. Next, to protect our flora and fauna, their habitats, protected areas called wildlife sanctuaries, national park and biosphere reserves have been earmarked. Plantation, cultivation, grazing, felling trees, hunting and poaching are prohibited there. Okay. Next, wildlife sanctuaries, areas where animals are protecting from any disturbance to them and their habitat. Okay. Next, national park areas reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. Okay, next, biosphere reserve, large areas of protected land for conservation of wildlife, plant and animal resources and traditional life of the tribals living in the area. Okay, agencies also take care of the forest and animals. The government lays down rules, methods, and policies to protect and conserve them. Wildlife sanctuaries, national park, biosphere reserve, etc. are protected areas for conservation of plant and animals. Agencies also take care of the forest and animals. Okay, the government lays down rules, methods, and policies to protect and conserve them. Wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, biosphere reserve, etc. are protected areas for conservation of plant and animals present in that area. Got it? Now we will discuss about activity 5.3. Find out the number of national park, wildlife sanctuaries and biosphere reserve in your district, state and country. Record in table 5.1. Show these areas in an outline map of your state and India. Okay, next, biosphere reserve. Children along with Professor Ahmad and Madhavji enter the biosphere reserve area. Madhavji explained that biosphere reserves are the areas meant for conservation of biodiversity. Okay, as you are aware that biodiversity is the variety of plant, animals and microorganisms generally found in an area. The biosphere reserves help to maintain the biodiversity and culture of that area. A biosphere reserve may also contain other protected areas in it. The Pachmarahi Biosphere Reserve consists of one national park named Satpura and two wildlife sanctuaries named Bori and Pachmarahi. Here you will see that the Pachmarahi Biosphere Reserve consists of one national park named Satpura, okay, and two wildlife sanctuaries named Bori and Pachmarahi. Okay, next, Pachmarahi Biosphere Reserve, figure 5.1. Got it? Here 5.1, protected area for conservation. Okay, next, activity 5.4. List the factors disturbing the biodiversity of your area. Some of these factors and human activities may disturb the biodiversity unknowingly. List these human activities. How can these be checked? What? Discuss in your class and write a brief report in your notebook. Okay? Flora and fauna. As the children walk around the biosphere reserve, they appreciate the green wealth of the forest. They are very happy to see tall teak trees and animals inside the forest. Suddenly, Pehli finds a rabbit and wants to catch it. She starts running after it. Professor Ahmad stops her. He explains that animals, animals are comfortable and happy in their own habitat. We should not disturb them. Okay? Madhavji explained that some animals and plants typically belong to a particular area. Okay? The plant and animal found in a particular area are termed flora and fauna, respectively, of that area. Got it? Next. Sal, teak, mango, jamun, silver, ferns, arjun, etc. are the flora, and chinkara, blue bull, barking deer, cheetal, leopard, wild dog, wolf, etc. are examples of the fauna of the Pachmadhi Biosphere Reserve. Okay? A, B, C, D, E, F. A, wild dog. B, cheetal. C, wolf. D, leopard. E, fern. F, jamun tree. Okay? Next. Activity 5.5. Try to identify the flora and fauna of your area and list them. Next. Endemic species. Soon the group quickly enters the deep forest. Children are surprised to see a very big squirrel. This squirrel has a big fluffy tail. They are very curious to know about it. Madhavji tells them that this is known as the giant squirrel and is endemic to this area. Okay? Endemic species are those species of plants and animals which are found exclusively in a particular area. They are not naturally found anywhere else. A particular type of animal or plant may be endemic to a zone, a state, or a country. Okay? Madhavji. So, sal and wild mango, figure 5.3a, as two examples of the figure 5.3a wild mango. Okay? I have heard that some of the endemic species may vanish. Is it true? Endemic flora of the Pachmadhi Biosphere Reserve, bison, Indian giant squirrel, figure 5.3b, and flying squirrel are endemic fauna of this area. Professor Ahmad explained that the destruction of their habitat, increasing population, and introduction of new species may affect the natural habitat of endemic species and endanger their existence. Okay, here is giant squirrel. Okay, species. is a group of population which are capable of interbreeding. This means that the member of a species can reproduce fertile offspring only with the members of their own species and not with members of other species. Members of a species have common characteristics. Okay? Yes. Activity 5.6. Find out the endemic plant and animals of the region where you live. Okay? Wildlife sanctuaries. Okay? Soon Peheli see a board with Panchmarhi wildlife sanctuaries written on it. Professor Ahmad explains that killing, poaching, or capturing animals in general is strictly prohibited and punishable by law in all such places. Wildlife sanctuaries like reserve forest provide protection and suitable living conditions to wild animals. He also tells them that people living in wildlife sanctuaries are allowed to do certain activities such as grazing by their livestock, collecting medicinal plants, firewood, etc. Okay, next. Some of the threatened wild animals like black buck, white-eyed buck, elephant, golden cat, pink-headed duck, gharial, marsh crocodile, python, rhinoceros, etc. are protected and preserved in our wildlife sanctuaries. Indian sanctuaries have unique landscapes, broad level forests, mountain forests, and bush lands in details, bushlands and deltas of big rivers. Okay, it is a pity that even protected forests are not safe because people living in the neighborhood encroach upon them and destroy them. Children are reminded of their visit to the zoo. They recall that zoos are also places where animals receive protection. Okay? Next. What is the difference between a zoo and a wildlife sanctuary? Activity 5.7. Visit a nearby zoo. Observe the conditions provided to the animals. Where there is suitable for the animals. What? Can animals live in artificial setting instead of their natural habitat? What, in your opinion, will the animals be comfortable in a zoo or in the natural habitat? Okay, next. National Park. On the roadside, there was another board on which was written Satpura National Park. Children are now eager to go there. Madhavji tells them that these reserves are large and diverse enough to protect whole sets of ecosystem. They preserve flora, fauna, landscape, and historic objects of an area. Okay, next. Satpura National Park is the first reserve forest of India. Satpura National Park is the first reserve forest of India. क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है। गॉट इट। द फाइनेस्ट इंडियन टिक इज फाउंड इन दिस फॉरेस्ट। देयर आर मोर देन 100 नेशनल पार्क इन इंडिया। ओके, नेक्स्ट। रॉक शेल्टर्स आर आल्सो फाउंड इनसाइड द सतपुड़ा नेशनल पार्क। ओके, these are evidence of prehistoric human life in these jungles. These give us an idea of the life of primitive people. Okay, rock paintings are found in these shelters. A total of 55 rock shelters have been identified in पचमढ़ी बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व। ओके, नेक्स्ट। फिगर्स ऑफ एनिमल्स एंड मैन फाइटिंग, हंटिंग, डांसिंग एंड प्लेइंग म्यूजिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स आर डिपिक्टेड इन दिस पेंटिंग। मैनी ट्राइबल्स स्टिल live in the area. Okay, next. As children move ahead, they see a board with Satpura Tiger Reserve written on it. Madhavji explained that Project Tiger was launched by the government to protect the tigers in the country. The objective of this project was to ensure the survival and maintenance of the tiger population in the country. Okay, next. Are tiger still found in this forest? What? I hope I can see a tiger. Okay, next. Tiger figure 5.4. Okay, is one of the many species which are slowly disappearing from our forest. But the Satpura Tiger Reserve is unique in the sense that a significant increase in the population of tigers has been seen here. Once upon a time, animals like lions, elephants, wild buffaloes figure 5.5 and Barasinga 5.6 were also found in the Satpura National Park. Animals whose numbers are diminishing to a level that they might face extinction are known as the endangered animals. Okay, animals whose numbers are diminishing to a level that they might face extinction are known as the advantaged endangered animals. Bujo is reminded of the dinosaurs which became extinct a long time ago. Okay, survival of some. Here figure 5.5 wildlife buffalo भैंस. Got it. Here figure 5.6 Barasinga. Okay, next. Animals has become difficult because of disturbances in their natural habitat. Professor Ahmad tells them that in order to protect plant and animals, strict rules are imposed in all national parks. Human activities such as grazing, poaching, hunting, capturing of animals, or collection of firewood, medicinal plants, etc. are not allowed. Okay? समझ रहे हो? यहाँ पे प्रोफेसर अहमद कहते हैं, प्रोफेसर अहमद टेल्स दैम दैट इन ऑर्डर टू प्रोटेक्ट प्लांट एंड एनिमल्स स्ट्रिक्ट रूल्स आर इम्पोज्ड इन ऑल नेशनल पार्क्स. जितने भी नेशनल पार्क्स हैं वहाँ पे जितने भी प्लांट हैं और एनिमल हैं, पौधा और जंतु, उसको एक स्ट्रिक्ट रूल से, मतलब कठोर नियम से उसको क्या किया जाता है, प्रोटेक्ट किया जाता है। ह्यूमन एक्टिविटी, जो मनुष्य की एक्टिविटी होती है, सच एज ग्रेजिंग, पॉचिंग, हंटिंग, कैप्चरिंग ऑफ एनिमल्स और कलेक्शन ऑफ फायरवुड, मेडिसिनल प्लांट एक्सेट्रा आर नॉट अलाउड। ये सभी क्या है, अलाउ नहीं है। ओके, नेक्स्ट, आर ओनली बिग एनिमल्स फेसिंग एक्सटेंक्शन, व्हाट? नेक्स्ट, माधव जी टेल्स पहली दैट small animals are much more in danger, okay, of becoming extinct than the bigger animals. At times we kill snakes, frogs, lizards, bats and owls ruthlessly without realizing their importance in the ecosystem. समझ रहे हो? माधव जी कहते हैं यहाँ पे पहली को कि स्मॉल एनिमल्स, जो छोटे जानवर होते हैं, जंतु होते हैं, आर मच मोर इन डेंजर ऑफ बिकमिंग एक्सटिंक्ट देन द बिगर एनिमल्स। ओके, एट टाइम्स वी किल, मतलब मनुष्य के बारे में बताया जा रहा है यहाँ पे कि जो मनुष्य थे वहाँ वो क्या करते थे, मारते थे, पकड़ते थे, किसको, स्नेक्स को, फ्रॉग्स को, लिजार्ड को, बैट्स एंड ऑल्स, ruthlessly without realizing their importance in the ecosystem, बिना यह सोचे कि इसका क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है इकोसिस्टम पे, बिना सोचे क्या करते थे, मारते थे और पकड़ते थे मनुष्य। गॉट इट? नेक्स्ट, बाय किलिंग दैम वी आर हार्मिंग आवर सेल्व्स, दे माइट बी ए स्मॉल इन साइज बट देयर रोल इन द इकोसिस्टम कैन नॉट बी इग्नोर्ड। ये जो जंतु हैं इसको मारते थे, ये भले छोटे हैं लेकिन इनका भी जो रोल है इकोसिस्टम पे, इसको हम इग्नोर नहीं कर सकते हैं। जो इन्वायरमेंट का इकोसिस्टम है, ये सभी छोटे जीव जंतु भी जो हैं इनका भी रोल है, इम्पोर्टेंस है। दे फॉर्म पार्ट ऑफ फूड चेन्स and food webs. Okay, next, an ecosystem is made of all the plants, animals and microorganisms in an area along with non-living components such as climate, soil, river, deltas, etc. Okay, next, I wonder if there is any record of all endangered species. Okay, next, red data book. Professor Ahmad explains about red data book to the children. He tells them that red data book is the source book which keeps a record of all the endangered animals and plants. Red data book is maintained internationally by an organization. India also maintains red data book for plants and animals found in India. Okay, next, migration. The excursion party then enters deeper into the forest under the guidance of Madhavji. They sit near the tawa. Okay, next, what would happen if we had no wood? What? Is there any alternative available to wood? What? I know that paper is one of the important products we get from forest. I wonder whether there are any alternatives available for paper. What? Reservoir. To relax for some time, Paheli observe some of the birds near the river. Madhavji tells the children that these are migratory birds. These birds have flown here from other parts of the world. Migratory birds fly to far away areas every year during a particular time because of climatic change. जो मैग्नेटिक बर्ड्स होते हैं, जो पलायन करने वाले बर्ड होते हैं, पक्षी होते हैं, वो क्या करते हैं, क्लाइमेट जैसे ही कोई ऋतु चेंज होती है वो अपने बॉडी के टेम्परेचर के अकॉर्डिंग, अपने बॉडी के मेंटेनेंस के अकॉर्डिंग वो प्रत्येक साल क्या करते हैं, कुछ पर्टिकुलर टाइम के लिए वो एक जगह से दूसरे जगह क्या करते हैं, माइग्रेट कर जाते हैं, ट्रेवल कर जाते हैं, फ्लाई उड़ के. माइग्रेटरी बर्ड्स फ्लाई टू फार अवे एरियाज every year during a particular time because of climatic change. They fly for laying eggs as the weather in their natural habitat becomes very cold and inhospitable. Birds who cover long distances to reach another land are known as migratory birds. Okay. Next, recycling of paper. Professor Ahmad draw attention of the children to another cause of deforestation. He tells them that it takes 17 full-grown trees to make 1 ton of paper. Therefore, we should save paper. Professor Ahmad also tells that paper can be recycled 5 to 7 times for use. If each student saves at least 1 sheet of paper in a day, we can save many trees in a year. We should save, reuse used paper and recycle it. By this, we not only save trees but also save energy and water needed for manufacturing paper. Okay. Moreover, the amount of harmful chemicals used in paper making will also be reduced. समझ रहे हो? यदि हम प्रत्येक दिन कम से कम एक पेपर कम यूज करते हैं तो बहुत सारे पेड़ को हम बचा सकते हैं साल में. गॉट इट? बहुत सारे केमिकल्स को हम बचा सकते हैं, बहुत सारे एनर्जी और वाटर को हम बचा सकते हैं. गॉट इट? तो इस चीज़ पे ध्यान देना है. गॉट इट? नो वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट रिफॉरेस्टेशन. प्रोफेसर अहमद सजेस्ट दैट द आंसर टू डिफॉरेस्टेशन इज reforestation. Reforestation is restocking of the destroyed forest by planting new trees. The planted trees should generally be of the same species which were found in that forest. We should plant at least as many trees as we cut. Reforestation can take place naturally also. If the deforested area is left undisturbed, it re-establishes itself. In natural reforestation, there is no role of human beings. We have already caused tremendous damage to our forest. If we have to retain our green wealth for future generation, plantation of more trees is the only option. Okay. Professor Ahmad told them that in India we have the Forest Conservation Act. This act is aimed at preservation and conservation of natural forests, and meeting the basic needs of the people living in or near the forests. Okay, next. After some rest, Madhavji asks the children to start heading back because it is not advisable to stay in the jungle after sunset. On getting back, Professor Ahmad and the children thank Madhavji for guiding them through this exciting experience. Okay, now we will discuss about what you have learned. Wildlife Sanctuary, National Park and Biosphere Reserve are names given to the areas meant for conservation and preservation of forest and wild animals. Okay, next. Biodiversity refers to the variety of living organism in a specific area. Okay, next. Plants and animals of a particular area are known as the flora and fauna of that area. Okay, next. Endemic species are found only in a particular area. Okay, next. Endangered species are those which are facing the danger of extinction. Okay, next. Rare data book contains a record of endangered species. Okay, next. Migration is the phenomena of movement of a species from its own habitat to some other habitat for a particular time period every year for a specific purposes like breeding. Okay, next. We should save, reuse and recycle paper to save trees, energy and water. Okay, next. Reforestation is the restocking of destroyed forest by planting new trees. Okay, so thank you friends. Here is my today end of the class. So thank you for watching this video. Radhe Radhe.